There's a moment when enough is enough, when you realize that you can't keep explaining yourself, your choices, your preferences, because it's exhausting. And more importantly, it's not your responsibility to convince anyone of anything. It's your responsibility to live authentically and peacefully. This is a story about Elaren, who understood this truth. Once upon a time, Elaren was invited to a party, but they declined. The others asked, "Why not? You used to like this. Just come." And Elaren felt the need to explain, to make it make sense. But then something inside them snapped. They didn't have to explain their preferences. They just had them, and so they walked away. With every step, their glow strengthened. They didn't look back. They didn't need to be understood. They just needed to be true to themselves. Now, this might seem like a small thing, refusing an invitation, but for Elaren, this was a big deal. It was a chance for them to reclaim their life, to stop letting others dictate what they should do, what they should feel comfortable with. And as they walked away from the noise and the expectations, they realized that the silence wasn't scary. It was peaceful. And in that moment, they knew that this was the right path for them, even if others didn't understand it. The others, seeing Elaren walk away without an explanation, were left in confusion. Some wanted to call after them, to ask why, to beg them to come back. But something in Elaren's quiet, firm, unapologetic steps made them stop. Their no was sacred. It didn't need to be argued with, explained, or negotiated. It just was. And so they watched as Elaren disappeared into the distance, becoming smaller and smaller until they were just a faint glow in the gathering darkness. As the night wore on, the others began to make their own choices, some crying out in frustration, others breathing a sigh of relief. And as the sky filled with the sound of sniffles and whispers, the field of glowing paths began to pulse with authenticity. No longer did they have to pretend to like the same things, to make the same choices. They could just be themselves. And in the morning, when the sun rose, it found a field full of children who were unafraid to be themselves. And as the children played, some wrote "My choices are valid" on petals and sent them floating on the wind, joining the sky with their glowing decisions. So remember, you don't have to explain your preferences, your likes, your dislikes, your needs, your wants. You just have to live them, because living is healing, living is growing, and sometimes living means choosing what feels right, even if others don't understand. Thank you for watching. If you've ever felt guilty for saying no, like and subscribe if this story resonates with you, and let Elaren remind you, your no is enough.